back, everybody, to another episode. As you see here, there's a racetrack in the background. This is Magello. This is a track that's been in Calgary for almost 20 years. It was created by a man named Tom Magliocco. He's a friend of mine that I've met quite recently. He kind of got me into this hobby more so than I had on my own. As you can see here, his track's pretty amazing, but we're going to get into some finer details on this track. So first of all, Mugello is based off a track in Italy, and let's just focus on where that is in the world. And as you can see here, there is a track in the foreground. Let's focus on the fine details of this track and how it compares to Tom's slot car track. So at the starting line, we cross the better part of this entire straight, and at the end of the straight is a very tight hairpin. And this hairpin is probably one of the most interesting parts of the track. It's where all three lanes kind of converge into each other very closely, and you can see some racing action here that illustrates how difficult this turn can be.
Oh, brutal.
This corner always makes me laugh when we have big pileups like that. Anyways. And this next section here, there's quite a large hill that's been built into the track, and if you don't have a ton of weight in your car, you're going to find yourself getting some airtime right around here. If you have your car tuned very well, this is a spot in the track where you can actually make up quite a bit of time over the other cars. A well-tuned car can go pretty much flat out in this spot, whereas a poorly tuned one will probably grow wings and take flight.
See that big man. Yeah.
The next bit of track here is kind of where you need to show a bit of patience for other cars if you are following somebody. In this area here, there's a squeeze where all three lanes get fairly close together once again. And on some of the curves, if you're a little bit trigger happy, you'll find that your car will either kick out, traction roll, or just D-slot, and you'll end up in the wall barrier. The roundish hairpin at the top is a good spot for the inside lanes to take advantage of the outside lanes if you've been following them for a lap or two, especially if you don't mind trading a bit of paint.
Oh, sorry. It's okay.
And no good track goes without a few S's involved. This spot here is great if you've got your car tuned well for S's. I found the inside lane to be a little more forgiving. You definitely can use the outside lane cars as barriers if your car is a little bit tail happy. You just need to make sure you're lined up for that straight so you can pin it and head down this finish straight once again for the next lap.
Where to go and how to get there. Flying tight to Thunderslot. Oh, the revenge.
Sweet, sweet bacon.
Over the years, Magello has seen hundreds of club races with dozens and dozens of drivers, and also there's been dozens of proxy races that have been held at this track from drivers around the world.
Come here, Bluebee. I bumped him again. Hang on, I can come
This footage here is from a proxy event that was held nearly 15 years ago. The track today looks as good as it did then, I'm sure. Most of the folks that I've met racing at this club have been racing with this club for quite a few years. They've been great to learn from, and they're all great drivers for sure. So the purpose of this video is mostly for a farewell to this track. This past weekend, we had our final race at Magello. Tom and his family are moving to a different house, and the track unfortunately has to be sold. Thankfully, the track is going to a new home in Edmonton, which is just a few hours north of where we are living in here in Calgary. So it won't be the last time that we see it, but it'll definitely be the last time that we race it in the basement of Tom's house. So this little video is just a farewell and a thank you for everything that Tom's done to promote this sport in our town. This track has definitely been a huge part of, I would say, the international slot car scene with his proxies, and our local club has been running this track for many, many years. I've only been part of it for 2, but the 2 years I've been racing on this track have been fantastic. So let's just get into the farewell montage.
Lights are on, and they're just sitting out there tapping.
Some shiny blue paint on that purple car.
As you can tell from the past couple clips, the crew's pretty chill. There's always lots of laughs, a little bit of ribbing between drivers. Even the marshals get involved with the ribbing just to kind of keep the playing field even between drivers and marshals, if you know what I mean.